Hey Taurus, welcome to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. This is your Law of Attraction General Tarot reading for the month of September 2016. You can also check out your rising and your moon sign. I believe they are also relevant. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Taurus, the first card is your current desires or objectives as far as Law of Attraction goes for the month of September. Second card is what you're currently valuing or identifying with. Third card is a possible distraction, illusion, or doubt in the month of September. Fourth card is the path to take, strategies, plans to help reach your goals and dreams in the month of September. The fifth card is about the right attitude for yourself and how to relate with others. And the last card is about the outcome based on the current energies for the month of September. All right, Taurus. So, current objectives, what you are valuing in the month of September. We have the Seven of Pentacles, a very strong Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, you, Virgo, and it's a 7. So this is all about making progress. You are one determined creature, Taurus, and you are in it. You are in the thick of your goals and dreams. When you have the 7, I feel that a lot of you have made quite a bit of progress. And you're proud of that progress. You're proud of the fact that you put your nose to the grindstone. You do the work. When other people are long gone because they're off on some other tangent, you're still there, Taurus. You're still doing the grind. And it's starting to pay off. A lot of you have a lot of tangible, beautiful, tangible things that you can look at in life and say, look what I've produced, look what I've accomplished. Here is a tangible proof of that accomplishment. So proud of you, Taurus. Very awesome. We have 7 chairs here. So what this tells me is that you're on a roll. You're on a roll and you're going to continue. Nothing's going to stop you. You're determined. You already have some results, but you're wanting to push even farther. You're wanting to even go beyond. You're looking at the long term. Yes, you have short-term goals, but you're in it for the long haul. And this could be in many areas of your life. It could be love and relationships, friendship, business, etc. Just your own personal goals. This is also about finances. So whenever we have a pentacle, we're talking about money. So this could be you're looking in the month of September to increase your finances, to save your finances, to really, money is going to be an important part of whatever you're working on. And this is also about you just being smart. You're being smart, Taurus. You know what to do. You know who to talk to. You know where to get the good deals. You know what specific steps to take to get what you need. You are gifted in that way. You see the path, the quicker path to get what you want. And this is about making good negotiations. This is also, there's a very positive energy surrounding you right now. It's about a positive time that all the things that you're undertaking are on their way to success. All the things that you're working on have very positive vibes surrounding them, and you're really in a period of growth, okay, for your goals and your dreams. And I feel that a lot of you are seeing this. It's not just this subjective, metaphysical, Taurus, you're down to earth. You're very practical. You want to see it. You want to touch it. You want to feel it. And I do feel that you are getting that. And this is encouraging you. This is, strengthening your resolve to say, look, I'm not all about talk. I actually have the actions and the results to back up what I'm talking about. And a lot of you are seeing that, experiencing that, and that's only going to strengthen your resolve and move you forward with what you're currently doing. A lot of you are feeling like you know that this time of harvest is imminent. You've already been experiencing it. You're already reaping the crops. You're already reaping the goals. And your financial position is going to continue to strengthen if it has not already. And it, of course, corresponds with what you are valuing, what you are identifying with, who you are this month. We have the beautiful World card. This is the number 10. 10 is about completion. It's about fullness. It's about coming full circle. This just shows your confidence, Taurus. This just shows that you have that innate belief in yourself. You have the strength, the physical strength, the mental and the emotional strength to see things through, to see things to completion. And that's one of your gifts, Taurus, because not a lot of signs have that. I mean, earth signs in general have that because they're willing to work long and hard. But there's something about the Taurus being fixed. It's like when a Taurus wants something, you know, unless God, you know, the universe intervenes, it's gonna happen, okay? This is about you and your fulfillment. And I feel that you're pretty in tune. You're pretty in tune with what you want this month. You're pretty like, okay, I know who I am. I'm not living, you know, an illusion. I know what I want in life, and that's what I'm striving for. I like that about Taurus, that they're very real. They're very authentic. They don't just put up a smoke screen. So I feel that you're really valuing those things that are going to bring you fulfillment. You don't beat around the bush. You're not trying to lie to someone or pretend that, you know, this is what you want when really you want something else. You feel like you're on the right path for yourself, many of you. And that you are on the path to fulfill these hopes and aspirations that you have had. I also feel that you've learned a lot of lessons, Taurus, that this hasn't all been easy and roses and peaches and flowers and unicorns and rainbows. Lessons have been learned. You have definitely gained insight about how the world works. You have had many obstacles to overcome. And I'm not saying that you're 1,000%, you know, there. I don't think we ever really fully arrive. But you have more assurance this month. You feel that, you know, you've overcome a lot of this stuff, and that you know that victory is around the corner. There's a feeling of delight too. I feel like you, like I said, that you're taking a sense of pride in what you've accomplished. You know, there's these beautiful dolphins, and they're just enjoying life. They're enjoying the day. They're enjoying, you know, frolicking in the water. And they just feel good about themselves. They feel good about life. And I feel like that is the energy that you are in the month of September. So enjoy it, because you've earned it. Okay, so as far as the challenge, the doubt, the illusion, the possible illusion, we actually have the Judgment card. And what I'm getting from this is basically, because you are so down to earth, Taurus, because you are so practical and realistic, in my experience, I feel that sometimes it's hard for Taurus to connect with abstract thoughts, to connect with spiritual ideas that they cannot physically feel or see in the real world. And don't get me wrong, some of you are totally intuitive and in tune, but there is a challenge here this month that some of you may not be connecting strongly enough with your spiritual side, with your psychic side, with your intuitive side. I feel that a lot of you have been doing a lot of just the work on a humanistic level. So the challenge here is connecting, like I said, to God, to your spiritual side, to know that that's a part of it. That, you know, you can physically do things all you want, but you have a spirit, you have a soul, you have intuition, you have psychic ability. And to utilize that to your advantage, to not neglect that side of you. The Judgment card is all about, as you sow, so shall you reap. It's about karma. It's about past efforts, and seeds that have been planted are now being rewarded. And so what I'm feeling is that this is like God and the universe saying there's a spiritual side to what you're doing. There's a spiritual aspect to everything you think and that you do. That not everything has to be tangible. That, you know, trusting these invisible processes is also important. And, you know, this is a part that you also want to tap into and maybe nurture. It can also be about faith, in my opinion here, that things that currently once were are being brought back to life. And so I feel that the universe wants to challenge you, Taurus, to also believe in that which you cannot see, to know that when the universe and God wants to act, that it can happen, that it's not always rational, that it's not always logical, that sometimes it's it's about believing that you don't have to put in the work or the effort. It's about having faith and trusting the powers outside of yourself. So I just feel that you've accomplished a lot on your own, but I feel a strong desire that God and the universe wants you to connect with the spiritual laws that surround you, and your own intuition and psychic abilities in the month of September. Because you've obviously already accomplished a lot on your own, Taurus, but there's also, there's a divine role and there's a spiritual nature that is always at play in everything that you do. And so if you can accomplish as much as you have, if you also tap into that energy, it's like, what can you not produce? And a lot of you Tauruses are intuitive and spiritual, so that's not going to apply to everyone. That's just what I'm getting. Okay. The path to fulfillment, the strategies to take to help you reach your goals. Very interesting. 10 of Swords. Right off the bat, and in some of your other readings, I've gotten this too. I feel that a lot of you have dealt with an air sign that has caused you trouble. We have a strong sword energy, a 10, and it's a little painful with this card. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This person, this situation has brought intense sadness, pain, tears, remorse. It can be physical pain. It can be regret. There's a feeling of animosity and disappointment. And this is what I feel has been a struggle for some of you as far as, moving on or dealing with it. This is about feeling like if you have not been able to counteract this conflict that keeps coming up for you, for some of you it keeps coming up, it keeps appearing, somehow it's still affecting you, this person, or it could be an event, it could be something, Taurus, that just, whatever you had fixed your mind upon, it just got annihilated. It's just your dream, your hope, your goal, it just got washed away, turned on its head. And I just feel that this was really difficult for you. This has been painful. This has been like the thorn in your side. There was a feeling of loss because of this difficult situation. And whatever this was, it's kept some of you from fulfilling your dreams and your hopes and your goals. It's held you back, okay? And granted, you're so dang determined that a lot of you are going to move past this no matter what. But for some of you, it's still a struggle, and it's okay. We all have struggles. What I feel the universe is saying here is that as painful as this situation was for you, Taurus, as painful as this ending or closure was, the goal of this is it released you. It actually set you free. It's like when one door closes, another one opens. And I speak from experience because sometimes that's so painful. It's like we get so fixated on what we think is the best for us. It's hard to trust. It's hard to trust God. There's a verse that keeps popping up for me. Trust in the Lord, trust in God with all of your heart, and don't lean on your own understanding. Acknowledge Him and He'll make your path straight. So it's like, we are not meant to fully trust just in ourselves. Yes, we have intuition. Yes, we have wisdom. But when something like this happens, when the door closes, based on what we cannot control, we have to trust there's a reason for that. There's a reason why things happen. We have to trust divine favor and guidance in our lives. And so what I'm trying to say is as difficult as this is, I feel that the universe is saying that this has actually freed you, Taurus. As painful as it was, it's forced you to say, okay, this isn't going to work, and I have to look somewhere else. I have to look at a different door to open. You are released now, okay? Let this situation go, and you are ready now for a new beginning. If these plans were ruined, and if this situation has not materialized in the way that you have desired, take comfort that it was not meant to be for you. It was not in your best interest. It was not in your highest path. So that's a strong message coming through for you, Taurus. The strong message is that you are loved. You are favored. You are protected. You are cared for. And if this situation did not work, there's a reason. There's a spiritual reason behind it, and to trust it. Okay, so the right attitude for you to have for yourself and others for the month of September. Very interesting card, the Devil card. The Devil card is all about contrast. it's like making a list of what you truly want and what you don't want. So if there's an area that you're fuzzy still in, Taurus, like whether that's a relationship or a goal or a dream, it's time to make a list. If you still feel uncertain, maybe you've got a lot of areas figured out, but maybe you've still been grappling with or struggling with a certain area of your life. The universe is saying it's time to make a list. On one side, what I truly want. On the other side, what I don't want, okay? Because this is going to reveal a lot of information to you. This is about still feeling like something or someone is still dragging you down. And maybe you don't even know what it is. Maybe you're having a hard time pinpointing, like, what is it? What keeps me stuck? Why am I stuck in this area? Why am I not moving as fast as I want to? Maybe you felt helpless to change it. Like, this is just how I am. This is how it's always been. Maybe it's like a fear of change. And so instead of focusing on changing things, okay, just focus on what you want versus what you don't want, because that's going to awaken you. That's going to bring to your awareness, your mind, what you truly desire. And then when you know what you truly desire, those things that maybe kind of felt enslaved you in the past, or you'd always go back to the hurt and the pain, you're like, you know what, but I don't even want that anymore. That's not what I want. For example, if you want to be happy and just joyful, and then all of a sudden, the person that you're thinking about makes you feel like crap, then you're going to know, wait a minute, this isn't resonating with what I truly want. And that's going to make it easier for you to cut that off, to let it go, because they're not really resonating with what you truly want. So I feel like for you, Taurus, this is just about you and your awareness, and it's very personal. No one can tell you what this looks like. You have to make that list in your own heart and mind so that you can bring clarity and know what people or situations you want in your life and what you don't. And only you can decide that. No one else can do that for you. Okay, so the outcome, Taurus, in the month of September, very beautiful. We have the Four of Wands. This is a fire energy, and it's a 4, so this is about stability, and this is about you taking all your knowledge, taking all of your goals and your dreams, and really just enjoying yourself. Once again, I feel that, if something you are moving past whatever these issues have been for you, because this is about you kind of just enjoying your life, enjoying how far you have come. This is about you feeling good in your own skin. This is about you, you could be taking a holiday, you could be taking a vacation. It's about connecting with your friends and your family and feeling a sense of stability. And you're at the point now, Taurus, where you can afford to reward yourselves. You've worked hard. You are allowed this rest and this relaxation. And I feel that in September, this is going to be a very welcome pause. A lot of you might be going on vacation or taking a trip. This is going to be a time for you to recharge your batteries and just to enjoy life, to enjoy what you've accomplished, to connect with your friends, to feel safe and secure in your own skin and with the connections that you've chosen to hold on to. And to really just kind of recharge your batteries, to bask in the sun, to bask in positive energy, to energize your life force, and to kind of be just content on this beautiful day, just to, sit out on a blanket and, have a good meal or relax with friends. You know that you've been successful. You know that success is on its way to you. You know that you are thinking positive and you're feeling pretty happy, and you know that your dreams are going to come true. So overall, I feel September is going to be an excellent month for you, Taurus. I feel like there's still a little bit of clearing and cleaning up that you're doing, but for the most part, you have a lot of pride. You have a lot of sense of accomplishment. You are learning more about yourself, and you are enjoying the good people and good energy of what surrounds you. So I really hope this has helped you. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like and to subscribe to this channel. That's going to make sure you get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. Taurus, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.